Today, Tim Cat plays mechanic. That's the stereo. I had to do a hack job when I installed that, so when I pull the doghouse out, it has to flip up to sit there. It's not bolted in, it's just sitting there and wedged with foam. My throttle position sensor is way down there. You see that? Right in the center of your screen, there's two plugs. The upper one with the blue wire, that's the TPS, throttle position sensor. That was a real bitch to get at. It's hard to tell when I got the camera shoved in there. I had to undo that bracket. I had to take that plug off over there. I watched a couple of YouTube videos and I knew it was going to be a nightmare. I wasn't sure if it was even the throttle position sensor. The symptoms were that when I was climbing a hill with or without cruise control on, it would suddenly lunge back a little bit on power and drop down in speed. I couldn't maintain speed, and I couldn't pass anybody on passing lanes, especially on hills, and I had difficulty merging into traffic. On hills, what would happen is it would back off on the throttle a little bit. It would act like I was letting go of the throttle and shift up instead of staying in a lower gear. Same thing when I was trying to merge onto highway speeds at about 90 kilometers an hour, trying to get onto a 110 kilometer an hour freeway. It was backing off and just sitting there at between 90 and 100. And I had no idea what it was, but all the symptoms lead towards the TPS. That's the old one. We're going to take it for a test drive once I put the doghouse back on. The old one is really sloppy and has no spring. The new one is actually spring loaded into the home position. And this one's kind of like wiggly. Lots of slop in there. The new one came pointed at with that little keyway. Let me focus that for you. The little square edge came pointed at the plug part there, like that. It returned home by itself. This one doesn't do that. So yeah, I hope that's all it was. Believe it or not, this was $79 fucking dollars. Pardon my language. From Napa. A real genuine GM part, they wanted $130. I'm going with this. We'll see how it runs. Moment of truth. Do I have a throttle? I've got everything plugged in. That belongs to the ground of the doghouse. There's a little plug where this sits on top and then plugs into that. So I have to get these wires out of the way while I put the doghouse back on. I see my spark plug wires. I want to rearrange those so they're not rubbing up against the doghouse. That's fixed. That was a simple fix, actually. Pull these tight. See if anything else is rubbing. Doesn't look like it. Moment of truth. Let's see if I have throttle. Nice. Let the oil pressure get up. Lots of oil pressure. Just changed it last week with synthetic. That's a good sounding motor for a 23-year-old van. That sounds like some secondaries opened up almost. Didn't do that before. A little bit of hesitation. The engine's cold. I gotta take it out for a test drive. I'm gonna slap all this together and we'll go for a spin. I don't like that hesitation though. Can't really go by that until it's fully warmed up. It's in a closed loop right now. I'm just gonna throw parts at it. It's 23 years old. All those little switches and sensors are old. Let's see, almost at operating temperature now. Well, that's a little better. Still not the way it should be though. 80 to 100 is where I had problems. And that's a lot better. And there, it just backs off. I can't get any faster on this little hill. I'm right to the floor. It does eventually catch up, but slowly. the heat on high. Well, that didn't fucking give me as much of a result as I thought it would. I'll have to test it on the hills to see if it still does the main symptom of losing momentum, and then the cruise or my foot trying to maintain speed on the hills, and it wasn't doing it. It would suddenly lunge down in throttle, and then it would, that's what it felt like anyway, and then it would shift up. So I might have more than one problem on this old beast. Not too worried about it. It's 23 years old. It doesn't owe me anything. That's the first fucking $80 I put in a part in about fucking 5 years. I think it was 5-6 years ago, 2017, 2018 maybe. I put in a radiator. When I first bought it, the alternator crapped out, and that's it. 3 parts in 10 years. I just changed the oil last week for the first time in 3 or 4 years. Around town, it's a great vehicle. On the highway, I hate it because I can't pass people on the passing lane. Probably shouldn't be doing that anyway. It gets decent mileage too for the era. It's a 4.3 6-cylinder Vortec. I think this one's got the spider injection. I'm not sure. Doesn't smell that, like the exhaust doesn't smell like that's leaking or anything. Maybe it's just my fuel filter's plugged, because I've only burnt about $200 worth of gas in the last fucking 10 years. I changed the fuel filter when I first bought it. I'm going to do that next. Change the fuel filter. You'd think it would throw a code though if it was starving for fuel. When the ECM says, hey, give me more fuel, the throttle's in this position. And then if it doesn't react the proper way, it should throw a code, but it's not. It idles perfect, it starts perfect. I got it fully warmed up now. So that was a test run, not in closed loop. A little bit better. I'll find out when I get it on the hilly highway there from Natton to Black Diamond. Thanks for watching.